Good morning. So we're gonna continue to fit the 326 power kit onto my car. I started fiberglassing the front bumper in the last video, so everything has dried overnight and I can start fitting it to the car. But before I do that, I have a couple of errands to run. We usually start the videos when we're in the garage, but I don't know, do you guys want to come with me to do my errands? Okay, we're good to go. Okay. I had to run out because I needed to get smog and registration on this 4Runner, and I mean, it's super easy. This truck always passes.
What?
I can't find where the hole is at.
She said, where the frick is this hole at?
I fiberglassed all the insides of the bumper and it looks like it's dry now. Oh yeah, it's good. So we can try and put this bumper on the car. Wait, how do you take this off?
Just open it.
Open it? Oh.
It's crazy how you didn't just get the socket.
Oh.
Here.
Got it? No, thank you. See, it might line up perfect if we just
Yeah, we still have to cut that
part.
edge though. Yeah. Yeah, so we should mount it first. So you have to jack the car up, take the tire off. Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're just putting the bumper on the car. We're gonna line up or make new holes to mount the bumper, and then we're probably gonna chop off this edge.
Yeah.
Chop off this edge right here.
We have the stock mounting brackets for the bumper, and I have them on this bumper, so we're gonna take them off and then use them on the new bumper. I got one. Okay, we got the stock brackets, so we're gonna see if we can mount it on the new bumper.
So we have to cut it?
Cut what?
The end of the bracket or no? Possibly when we chop the edge.
So the front bumper is now mounted. It actually sits pretty flush on both sides. It is, what time?
11:35.
It's 11:33. So now we can finally check if there's enough clearance.
Oh, it just clears.
Really?
Yeah.
Which part? The bottom or the top?
The whole thing just clears. Just try. Spin it back to me. Okay, stop right there. Oh, we just made it.
Is it too close?
No, it's actually pretty good. It's good that we mounted it with the bracket and stuff, but it's gonna be a hassle to take this bumper off the car. Not really, but kind of, it's not as easy.
As the other one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing's so hard. Now that we have the OEM bumper support bracket in, it lines up pretty good. It's just this middle section has a little bit of a sag to it, but it's fine because there's some pre-drilled holes in it, and then we're gonna put a rib nut in it and then just bolt it all up. How do you use this thing? So the rib nut is inside the car, and this is the bolt that I need to put on it. And it's hilarious how the only time that you're looking for tools is the only time that you can never find any, because I'm always looking for 10s and 12s, but because we got this at a Home Depot, it's like the weird sizes, so it's a 11, and I'm literally only finding 12s and 10s. I can't find an 11.
Anyway.
It's called a hot Cheeto brain.
Okay, it may look gross, but it's good. Right.
It's lemon and hot Cheetos.
Ew. I don't like that. Ugh, that's gross. Ew. I don't like that.
Guess what?
What?
I don't like it either.
Okay, that away. Hey, wait. Take this too. Ew, that's gross.
I know. I thought it would taste good when it's so
Did
gross.
you come up with that?
No, she saw it.
Really? This is taking so long. I've been working on this one side of the fender all day. It's already 8:30 at night, and we're supposed to go snowboarding tomorrow, so I need to finish this today. So we have to start working a little bit faster. I'm so happy with this. Look at how good this fitment is. Okay, all day it was worth it. It was worth it. Look at how good this fitment is. So I'm just gonna follow this line and then cut just this little section off of the bumper. Good morning. It's Blaine's birthday, so we're taking it easy today. I just have one thing that I need to do, which is finish up the front bumper. So hopefully it's pretty easy. Let me show you what we're working with. So I already laid down some fiberglass Bondo. Most of the pieces lined up pretty well. I just kind of needed to fill in the space between where the bumper cuts were just to give it a seamless line. And I've already been out here, so I did this side and I sanded everything down, and then I just added a layer of regular Bondo over it just so everything can be smooth. So we're not trying to work on this all day, so I'll give myself maybe an hour or two more to work on this. But it's a good day. Look at it. The sun is working to our advantage. It's a little windy, but it's in the 80s, so it's a good day.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
We're at Blaine's mom's house right now, but this is where Bailey keeps the 350Z, so I wanted to come look at it. This is the first car that we pretty much had on our channel. We used to work on it all the time, and it's a really fun car. I really miss it, but it's just a little bit dusty. This is a really, really good car though. It has the perfect amount of power. It's always ready to go. I drive it to the track, drive it back, and we don't even have to worry about trailering it. So this, in my opinion, is one of the most perfect drift cars. Bailey's a hammer though, because he drives this car way lower than we used to drive it. That's why the front bumper is all cracked. I'm pretty sure it should be all smooth now, so I'm going to primer it.